Alrighty, how's it going guys? I'm Solo Bandit and welcome back once again to carx Drifting Online. So due to the crazy amounts of requests by you guys asking me for all sorts of different types of builds, and me forgetting literally most of them, I've decided just to bite the bullet and post a drift tune every single day for you guys. That way I can cover every single car in the game and keep all of the cars pretty much up to date and fresh, so you don't have to ask me if these are relevant tunes still, do they still work, and stuff like that. So if you still don't understand what I mean, I'm going to be starting with the HACHI-ROKU right here, and then tomorrow I'm going to post a video for this car, and then the next day I'll post a video for this car, and so on and so forth until we've covered all of the cars in the game. So if there's a car that you want to see on the channel, all you have to do is look down and figure out how long it's going to take before you get a tune set up for that car, okay? And also it gives you an idea on the content you're going to get the next day. So if you're looking to build a Fenix NX, well, now you know how many days you got to wait until you can get a build for that car. Alright, hopefully that clears it up for you anyways. Also, I'm going to talk about the car at the start of the video for about 2 to 3 minutes. I'll try to keep it as short as possible for the people that have the attention span of a freaking ant. You already know how it is. But those people that just cannot avoid that skip button or stuff like that. But anyways, I just want to talk about the car real quick, and I'll just let you guys know the way to really use it, the tracks that I would recommend for the car, and that kind of stuff. Because not every car works on every track exactly the same. Some cars are better on different tracks, and with everyone running pretty much max tire width in the rear these days and then blatantly lying about it, legit, right? That's a legit thing. I join lobbies and about 90% of the lobby are running 325s on the rear and the front, which is crazy, right? I don't get it. It looks stupid as hell, but that's what they're doing. And then they come into my comment section and harp on about me using 285s on the rear. I'm just like, dude, everyone is at a massive advantage with grip, and I'm using 285s? And you think I'm the one being unrealistic? Come on, man. Like, it's just ridiculous. I'm pretty over it at that point. If you want to run 325s in the rear and look like a bloody drag racer, go and do it. I'm not going to do that because I just don't like it. I can pretty much catch most people with 285s, even 270s or 265s. I can still catch people. It's all about the tune setup. But, you know, it does make it a little bit more tricky when everyone is using 325s in the rear and running about 1 billion horsepower to make up for their bad driving. But anyways, this tune setup is a little bit trickier, guys. It is a lower horsepower car, so I would recommend using this car on a track like Red Ring, A-Tron, Red Rock, maybe the small loop section on East Toge. That's probably going to be your best bet, but all the other tracks and stuff like that, you might struggle a little bit on the longer winding style corners because the fact this thing doesn't have that much power, so it will tend to straight line on those larger corner tracks. So it can be a little bit more tricky, especially if you're not that aggressive. You have to be aggressive with this thing. You cannot just be one of those guys with 1 billion horsepower brake drifting the entire track. You know, just taking it easy. You have to be super aggressive. You got to be on that accelerator all the time. I love these builds. They're very, very technical. They're very, very tricky, and it makes a lot of people angry when, you know, their crazy drift spec car just cannot seem to get away from this little A86 over here just slapping his door. And also it makes a lot of people angry because they can't control this thing, because it is pretty difficult. But with that said, I've harped on enough as it is. Let's go ahead and jump into a bit of a clip here, see if we can catch some doors, and then I'll come back and show you the drift tune setup. Okay, so we had some really odd ones in that one. I'm not gonna lie, that was a bit strange. Now, as you can see on East Toge, it does want a straight line because it does not have enough power to push it out. Now, I did make a few adjustments and it did work wonders, so it does push out a little bit more now, which is awesome to see. Now, as you can see on Red Rock there, we came across a guy in reverse, and then he pulled out like a VIP car, so I just tried to, you know, tandem with him, just have some fun. And obviously, some people started to overtake and crash into us, so I just, you know, jumped on their doors as well, just to let them know, hey, I'm using one of the slowest cars in the game, and you're using one of the most common cars in the game, and I'm still all over your shiitake mushroom. So, with that out of the way, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that little montage there. It was definitely a lot of fun. Some really whacked out setups I came across, but anyways, let's get into the drift tune. So, we're going to start off in the mod section, so we are using the ultimate mod. Under the body kits, we are using RNT. Front headlights, we are using stock. Front bumper, we're using RNT. For the hood, we're using RNT. Side mirrors, RNT. Roll cage, custom performance. Trunk, custom bodyworks. Rear bumper, missile. Tail lights, slide performance. Exhaust, missile. And over to the wheels, we are under D-Spec, and we are using these ones right here. Alrighty, there we go, guys. So before I end this off, I just want to say once again, don't overlook this car. It might not be the best car to drive, but it is probably one of the best tools in the game if you want to learn how all the physics work in the game, because this car shows you everything. Most cars that people use in this game are some of the easiest cars to tune, which is why they're the most popular as well, because the most cookie cutter drift tune setup on those things can make them super competitive. Compared to something like this, if you put a garbage cookie cutter tune on it, everyone is going to know about it, including yourself, because you're going to be left in the dust. You're going to be frustrated, and you're going to give up like most people do, and go back to your usual S15s, 14s, 180s, blah blah blah. So, you know, give this thing some time. If you can master this car, you can literally master every single other car in the game, because it's one of the most difficult to drive. So, like I said, it's a great tool if you want to learn the physics in the game. If you want to learn how to tune yourself, you are definitely going to experience everything with this car. But with that said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you tomorrow, which will be the MX-5 or the Panther, what is it? The Panther M590S, which is this one here. It's already good to go. Ready to pop a video out tomorrow for you, but you know, you're gonna have to wait for tomorrow. So with that out of the way, guys, I'm Solo Bandit. Don't forget to do all that good stuff, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff, and I will catch you tomorrow in the next video.